Hello everyone. Thank you for viewing me today. My name is Opal Cholapat Patana Jirasit and I'm excited to present our analysis on sustainable Thailand tourism through the lens of social network analysis. Here is the agenda for today's presentation. We'll start with the project motivation, where I outline why this analysis is important and the key objective. Next, we'll look at data collection, describing the sources and the structure of the dataset used for this study. In the analysis workflow, I walk you through the steps taken to process the data and analyze the network. We'll then move into the heart of the presentation with social network analysis, where I explain the metric and community detection. After that, I share the finding and recommendation with highlight actionable insight based on the analysis. Finally, we'll wrap up with a conclusion summarizing the key takeaway and next step. Let's get started with project motivation. This project focuses on understanding how community and influencer guide or hinder sustainability effort in Thailand tourism using data from Facebook network. Let's dive into the detail and explore how this insight can shape actionable strategy. Our project is driven by three main motivations. First, we aim to protect the environment in tourism destination by identifying sustainability challenges and opportunities. Second, we want to promote more sustainable tourism practices by leveraging key influencer and community structure. Lastly, we aim to improve decision-making in tourism development by providing data-driven insight on how community interact and what's role. Next, data collection. The primary dataset for this project comes from our mock-up data based on real Facebook data. We focus on followers of popular tourism pages. This includes relationship between user and pages they follow, creating a network of connection. This dataset helps us identify key actors, influencers, and community clusters within the tourism ecosystem. For our analysis, we mock data based on a set of 150 tourism-related Facebook pages. These pages were selected to represent popular influencers and community in the tourism ecosystem. Here are some examples of the spotlight notes we analyzed. Pages like I Roam Alone and Tip Thailand have millions of followers and play a significant role in shaping tourism conversation online. We ensure that the dataset included diverse types of pages, ranging from general travel influencers like Unseen Tour Thailand to niche interest like diving with party. This approach provided a well-rounded view of how tourism content is connected with our social platform. And then analysis workflow. Before performing the social network analysis, we need to prepare and model the data into a network structure. As shown in this table, each connection in the network is represented as an between two nodes. The node could be user or pages, while the edges represent the relationship between them. For instance, we model interactions such as user to page, where a user follows a tourism page like Asa Papailong or Unseen Tour Thailand. Additionally, we included page-to-page connection to capture relationship between pages. For example, Tip Thailand follow Kuta Story and Go Wen Go follow Go Wen Go. This format allows us to explore both individual level and page level dynamic, providing a holistic view of the network. Our methodology is centered on social network analysis, or SNA. It's a powerful tool for understanding relationship and influence within a network. We began by constructing a graph where nodes represent user or pages and edges represent the following between them. Using the graph, we apply various analysis techniques, including centrality measure and community detection, to uncover actionable insight. To conduct this analysis, we use the Python programming language and its powerful network X library for graph-based computation. Network X allows us to calculate centrality measure and detect community efficiently. We also visualize the network to make the result interpretable and actionable. Additionally, we incorporated the Rowan algorithm for community detection, which help identify tightly knit groups within the network. This concludes the first part of the presentation, where we explore the project motivation, methodology, and tool. Next, we'll delve into the social network analysis result.
So now we're going to talk about project network analysis. We already done degree centrality, determinate centrality, coordinate centrality, and the last one eigenvector centrality. So this is the network graph that we got from our mockup data after using the network X to do so. So now let's talk about degree centrality. Degree centrality measures the number of direct connections a node has. It indicates how active or central a node is within the network. Nodes with higher centrality are more connected and can significantly influence the network. So the distribution of leaky centrality, as you can see in the background, the highest bar indicates the most of nodes have a very low leaky centrality. The distribution shows that while most nodes are less connected, a small number of nodes act as major hubs. So shifting focus to our top 5 nodes, as you can see in the table, like anomalon leads with a centrality of 0.26, followed closely by Thailand and the others. These nodes have significantly more connections compared to the rest of the network. They are very important in spreading information or driving engagement. So let's move forward to reading centrality. This centrality measures how often a node appears on the circuit path between others. So basically, it shows us which nodes are the major connectors or the main bridges in the network. So for this page, as you can see, the majority of nodes have a between centrality close to zero. This indicates that most nodes are not often used as pass-through points in the shortcut paths between others. So, however, the table on the right lists all the top 5 nodes with the highest between centrality. These nodes are Beckham Teo, Go and Go, Ojukonki Teo, Go and Girls, and the last one, to Thailand. So, even though their scores seem low, as you can see, it at roughly 0.01, these nodes are comparatively more significant than others in facilitating like interaction across different parts of the network. So now let's talk about protein centrality. So this centrality is a way of figuring out how quickly a node can reach all other nodes in the network. It's like measuring how close someone is to all other people in the network, which helps them communicate faster and more effectively. So for closeness centrality, most of our nodes are grouped at the lower end of the closest centrality scale. This means many of our nodes are not very close to the others. So it also means they don't have a short path to like reach every other nodes quickly. So despite this, we have some standout performers listed on the right, as you can see in the table. So first, Anomalon leads with closeness centrality of 0.31. Pickleball is next with 0.27. Thailand follows with 0.25. Tasmania and Golden Cool, so each have a centrality of 0.24. So these nodes are much closer to all other nodes in the network. Like it's make them efficient at spreading information across the community because they can quickly connect with a large number of nodes across the network. So now let's talk about eigenvector centrality. This centrality measures a node's influence based not only on their direct connections but also on the quality of those connections as well. If you are connected to nodes that themselves are highly connected, your eigenvector centrality score is also higher as well. So the majority of nodes are located at the lower end of the eigenvector centrality scale. This suggests that most nodes are not significantly influential within the network or are connected to others who are central. So let's focus on the standout nodes. As you can see in the table on the right, these top 5 nodes have higher eigenvector security, which means they are not only well connected but are also linked to other well connected nodes as well. So engaging with these key influences can enhance the effectiveness of our initiatives and also our objective as well. We also done community detection using Wing method as well. The community detection is a powerful tool in network analysis. It helps us identify groups or clusters of nodes that are more densely connected to each other than to the rest of the network. If you look at the network graph on the right, as you can see there are 25 distinct communities in the network. We also shows you a list of key nodes along with the communities they belong to. And we also found something really interesting, like going girl. They operate together, they share the same target audience, but they are placed in different communities. This is likely because nodes in a world network, especially those outside the diving communities, like the community number 13, they rarely follow one another directly. So let's talk about the insight that we got from community detection. First, some personas not specific to niche activities like diving, they often do not follow one another. So this leads to the detection of many separated communities in our mockup data. Even though these nodes share very similar contents, many distinct communities are still identified. And if we ignore the limited budget, I would say the most effective way to distribute information across the network. It would be through 25 keynotes. Let's say each node, uh, each community like that. But with limited budgets, we will recommend to focus on keynotes such as I Know Alone, to Thailand, Go and Go, and TEDx. Because the ones in the King Square, like I Know Alone, to Thailand, and Go and Go, they have very high centrality in 3 aspects, like duty centrality, between centrality, and credit centrality. But for TEDx, it notable for its high eigenvector centrality and also represents the diving community as well. Let's move to the part 5, finding and recommendations. On network overview that we found the 25 group in the network, each showing stronger connections and sharing interests. Defining top influencers, this is the group represent the key tourism communication from decades centuries. Influencers like Alon's Trip Thailand have many direct links, make them powerful voice to separate the message to followers. And next one is between the centralities. Background here is the properties, diverse communication flows. And the cosmic centralities have anomalones and pick a point, rapid the information for the followers. And the last one is item vector centrality that are the highest impact speed, like Thailand Drive Echoes and PADI. So our communications insights, we are separate into 3 parts. The first one is niche interests like diving and local travels. And the second one is the last communications like the government goals that's suitable for a marketing campaign because they have a lot of followers. And the third one is small communities. They need the better access to suitable message for specific group. Next, for business recommendations that you saw all of our presentations. Leverage key influencers of campaign hub loans, Thailand's Go and Goes, Thailand Drive Expos. They all have high potential communities specific to strategy, local towns community, and diving communities. So we should prioritize based on the budget topics focus group, and you will be the most specific niche campaign on. The first one is eco-friendly diving tour.
for diving lovers to preserve the corals and bees. And another is the sustainable local service like the local hotels or local restaurants. All of this will be more successful if you connect gaps networks by bridging influencer partnerships. They are strongly more powerful to promote sustainable campaigns.
Finally, the conclusion. To conclude, our analysis revealed that top influencer and community cluster provide a clear roadmap for driving targeted sustainability effort in tourism. These influencer and community play a unique role in spreading information and shaping behavior, make them invaluable for sustainability campaigns. Using the insight gained, we can leverage community structure and collaborate with key influencers to design effective data-driven campaigns. This ensures that sustainability messages are not only heard but acted upon by the right group. Looking ahead, our recommendation focus on three key actions. First, launch influencer partnership to amplify the list of sustainability campaigns. Second, closely monitor network dynamic and evolving trend to adapt strategy over time. Lastly, continuously refine approaches based on emerging community needs and feedback. By combining data-driven insight with targeted action, we can significantly enhance sustainability effort in tourism and create lasting positive impact for both the environment and the industry. This is our good team member. Thank you very much everyone. ขอบคุณครับ